We're going to take a closer look at Universal Orlando's hotels this year, and we'll begin with the Endless Summer Resort's 2 hotels. This is episode 497 of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone! It's that time of the week again. And I'm your host Tracy. And I couldn't do this without my lovely gang. So the one that's rolling his eyes first. I'll introduce you. Hello, Lee.
I'd like to see you try to do it on your own sometime. Hello, everyone. I said should do a solo show at some point. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Popularity
Count me
contest.
out.
Why?
I could carry my own show.
I could carry my own, you know.
Well, oh my God. Yeah, anyway, you heard the lovely dulcet tones of Michelle. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Don't know why I did a silly voice there. And then finally, we have Chris. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
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 Are we all
Hello.
going to be British?
Well, follow Michelle's lead. So,
Harry Potter.
Are we
Harry
going to do
Potter.
terrible British accents?
Apparently so, yes.
Sound more British than we do.
Britisher.
British.
Wow.
we sound like Hermione on the train. Like, really, Ron?
Like you've been smoking 40 fags. Honestly, Ron. Hunter always used to do the best impression of that.
Oh, I missed that. Wow. So you can see what sort of show you're in for tonight then. Right. Okay. So as the past year has not seen any major changes to the Universal Orlando Resort, we didn't think there was much point in updating our complete guide to Universal Orlando from last year. So if you want a one-stop overview of the resort, go and check out that episode, which is 445.
Our most downloaded episode of last year, apparently.
Yeah. It is a useful guide. But for this year, we are going to delve into the resort a little more. Yay! Love doing this. And we're going to start by taking a look at the hotels. And this week, we're going to focus on Endless Summer Resorts, both of the hotels.
Well, this is a little self-serving, as Tracy and I will be staying at Dockside Inn and Suites in September.
Well, Lee, as I haven't told him I'm going to Portofino.
Girl.
That's December.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's December.
So basically, Chris, you haven't stayed there, have you?
Where?
It's Endless Summer.
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Brilliant. Both of which
yeah,
one?
I think the last trip, no, it wasn't. Maybe 2 trips ago, we did it. Got a phenomenal rate.
Surfside or Dockside?
We've done both, and I'll be honest with you. It's hard to kind of distinguish them when you go often, but I know we've stayed at both for sure.
Michelle, you've done Dockside?
Just Dockside.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are familiar with these hotels?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, good.
I see how it's going to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't already know, staying at Universal's on-site hotels afford you certain benefits, and Endless Summer is no different. Both Dockside Inn and Suites and Surfside Inn and Suites offer the following benefits. You're going to get early park admission to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter up to 1 hour before the parks open with valid theme park admission.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty decent perk, to be fair.
It is. It is. There are also complimentary shuttle buses connected to this value hotel, which takes you to Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, Universal's Volcano Bay, and City Walk. And it's just a quick hop between parks and your hotel. And it really is just a quick hop.
Yeah, that's a question I actually want to ask from the pair of you. How quick is that bus trip from those hotels?
As fast as it is from Cabana, almost.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel far at all. It feels like it's right there.
I mean, I wasn't there during a super busy time. It was about this time last year, actually, been February. And no, it was 10 minutes or less, depending on traffic.
I assume they run relatively late, like because obviously we're coming out during Halloween Horror Nights, so we're going to be using those buses. I assume they run like at least an hour after park closed.
Yes.
Yeah.
After
they do the same
HHN closed,
thing that the boats
Okay.
do and all that. Yeah.
Kind of like the
which
monorails.
is one of the
and Disney.
huge benefits to staying on property during HHN. A lot of people want to stay off property, and I'm like, even if you just do Dockside or Cabana Bay or Endless Summer, the buses run late, whereas the offsite hotels buses will not run that late. So
Yeah, because that's kind of the thing for us going with the kids. If the kids get knackered and Tracy and I still want to do another hour of Horror Nights, we can, and we can send them back to the hotel.
Or if I get knackered.
Well, that's it. The option's there. If we're in a car, we're all going at the same time. So either someone's staying up later than they want to, or someone's going earlier than they want to.
Or somebody's paying for an Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And there you're making up the difference of the hotel already.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, and honestly, guys, I just quoted a client this week. He wanted to stay at Rosen Inn, and because that's just what they're used to, and then move over to Universal property at the end of the trip. And turns out that Dockside and Surfside were cheaper than Rosen Inn.
Okay. We were actually talking to Kieran and Sam about that when we met up with them about the Rosen, because they stay at the Rosen quite regularly. So that's interesting. Yep. And it's cheaper. That's good.
Yep,
but there's car parking charges. You have to pay to park your car there, don't you?
Yeah, but this client wasn't going to have a car, so...
I haven't actually got that in this rundown. How much is it? Do you know?
I can look while you guys
I think it's about $10. I think it's the same as Cabana Bay. You get resort-wide charging privileges using your room key card, which I would never do. You can also use your key card for complimentary access to select live entertainment venues at Universal City Walk for the length of your stay. I didn't actually know that one. Not that I would use it anyway, and there's very few of them now, isn't there? What nightclubs are there that you would need access to anymore using that?
Bob Marley, Rising Star.
You don't pay to get in Rising Star anyway, do you?
I thought there was a cover charge.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's a cover charge.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
So
that's it. 2.
Yeah, because what is it?
The
Dueling
Groove
Pianos.
and Red Coconut Club's gone. Pat O'Brien's is just
Pat O'Brien's, they don't charge, I don't think.
Because it's just a restaurant.
Okay, overnight guest parking is $15 plus tax per night.
Wow. That's the one thing that sort of pushes these below the other iDrive hotels, because we've never paid to park at any of the iDrive hotels we've stayed on.
Yes. Yeah, but then you pay to park somewhere, don't you?
At Universal.
Which is like $25 a day.
But not if we've got our annual passes.
I had a terrible experience with that, FYI.
With what?
With what?
With trying to use my annual pass to park at the parks. So I only stayed one night at Portofino on this last trip. And so the next day we were going to leave midday to go to Disney. And I was like, I don't really want to have to go back to the hotel. So we're just going to go ahead and drive over to City Walk so that the car is just there when it's time to go. It took me an hour to get into the parking deck because there was so much traffic.
Wow.
I was like, won't do that again.
No.
It's not normally like that, though.
No,
you're there in like a really, really busy week, though.
It was a Friday. I mean, should it have been that busy?
Yeah.
On a holiday weekend.
I don't know.
Week, yeah.
Well, anyway, so still, in my opinion, better to stay on site.
Oh, without a doubt. Of course it is. You know, if you're just doing Universal, there's no reason to stop elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Be carefree and carry free when you shop at select stores in Universal theme parks and City Walk. Universal will deliver your purchases directly to your hotel, free of charge. Caveat, you cannot use this service on your last day there. You have to be checking out at least 24 hours later.
Yeah. We've never used it.
We did.
I did this last time.
Disney once.
At Disney we did once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never
It's convenient.
Yeah. Especially if you're buying something bigger.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to risk going back for.
Rather than carrying stuff around with you all day.
Yeah, honestly, just not to carry anything.
I use this service often. I love it.
Of course you do.
Even for like little purchases.
Can you send your children back?
Like seriously, I'm like, can you just
staple it into a bag?
Send it back to the room?
You gotta find a bag big enough to fit a child in there and just go, here you go.
Oh, I know, right?
We did use it.
And it's literally like the packages literally are waiting for me in my room. At Disney, you have to pick it up from the gift shop at your hotel.
We didn't.
Well, now you do. I don't know how long ago you did that.
Because 2009.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. But at Universal, it's just magically waiting in your room at some point. It's wonderful.
Go on.
But we did use it.
When?
It was in the Terminator gift shop because we bought something and I had some other stuff and they put it into that bag and it wasn't even Universal stuff.
Oh, we did. You're
we
right.
did just once
I
because
can't
we're really
remember
nice
what
and
it
they hid
was.
it.
Yeah, that rings a bell
It was
now.
something Disney, wasn't it? We've been to Disney on the morning.
I
or
seem
something.
to want to say Thomas Wagner was involved in it.
Maybe, yes. Yeah, and then we went and bought something.
Anyway,
Yeah, so we have used it.
it's not relevant.
It is relevant. You said we hadn't used it.
We have used it.
So there, just once. And I cheated the system.
To me, it's a great perk. I love it.
It is a good
it's very
perk,
handy.
yeah. There's nothing worse than carrying crap around with you all day long.
No.
Well, not crap, just stuff.
Yeah.
That's crap.
Yeah. Okay, let's kick this off. Firstly, let's take a look at Endless Summer Resort. This hotel, the first one that opened was Surfside Inn and Suites, and this opened on June 27th, 2019. Been open that long already. Wow. I suppose we've had a pandemic.
Yeah, because it opened just before, didn't it?
Yeah. Universal claim this fun, family-oriented value hotel introduces extra affordability to your Universal vacation. The feeling here is relaxed and easy with a cool surf vibe woven throughout. It does really have that look. In addition to beachy surf-themed standard rooms, Surfside Inn and Suites features spacious two-bedroom suites that sleep up to 6, making it the perfect spot for families of any size to experience a Universal Orlando resort vacation.
Because our actual review of Surfside Inn and Suites was with the wonderful Zoe Kemp live from her room.
Yes, it was, yeah. That,
just before the weekender.
that's
Yeah, it
so
was a long time ago.
damn pandemic.
There are 2 room variations. The standard room, which Universal state as being bright, beachy, and open and soothing.
Okay, that's a strange combination of words, but
Bright, beachy, open, and soothing. Yeah.
Some of
I'll
these
take
words
it.
aren't like others.
Yeah. These extra affordable rooms invite the Florida sun in. Washed in colors of the ocean, they evoke that surf lifestyle that appeals to everyone. A bright and beachy retreat for up to 4. This inviting 313 square foot room offers 2 queen beds with separate bath and vanity areas and start at $91 per night.
do they welcome in the Florida sun and offer the surf lifestyle that appeals to you?
Very much so. I feel like I'm on the ocean when I walk in there. It's very inviting. I'll be honest with you, it's very bright, it's beachy, open, and soothing.
There's no sand. There's no sand,
It's all
is
4
there?
of those things.
There might be.
No sand. No sand, please.
And 2-bedroom suites. Again, Universal claim families will feel they're at a beach retreat in these spacious 2-bedroom suites that sleep 6. There's also a kitchenette area, a cool picnic table for meals and hanging out, and a bathroom with separate bath and vanity areas. These rooms start at $135 per night, which is a fabulous rate for a 2-bedroom suite.
Yeah, this
It
is
is
what.
phenomenal.
Obviously, we're staying at Dockside, but what we're staying is a 2-bedroom suite. The only thing that worries me slightly is only having the 1 bathroom.
Yeah. We've got
It's going to be
we've got a
interesting
kitchenette.
with a 23-year-old, 18-year-old, and 2 adults.
Do we have a kitchenette?
You do?
Yeah,
Then we have 2 sinks.
No, there'll be 2 sinks anyway. There's 2
Then we have
sinks
3
anyway.
sinks.
It's more about showers than anything else.
Trust me.
Just wash your hair in the
well,
sink.
we-
She'll stick her head over the sink.
When we were at Dockside last February, we had a family of 4, including a 22-year-old and,
We'll make it.
well, a 10-year-old. But we're all girls. So
Exactly.
we need bathrooms.
Yeah,
That's
And-
the true test right there.
Yeah, and we didn't ever feel
okay.
cramped or anything like that.
Okay. So, according to Universal, the standard rooms amenities include, let's have a look, what have we got? 2 queen-size beds, which you already know, 1 43-inch television, a mini fridge, which is always handy. I love a room with a fridge. I know it sounds so stupid to state, but having a fridge in the room is a big plus, and a lot of hotels don't. Convenience outlets, whatever the hell they are, and a USB outlets. I'm assuming they're just normal plugs, are the convenience
Yeah,
ones.
I'd imagine so.
HVAC controls connected to smart room technology, allowing you to set your desired temperature, like freezing because it's boiling outside. An ironing board, an
No, thank
in-room
you.
safe, a complimentary in-room wireless high-speed internet access, but of course you can upgrade to Premium Plus wireless internet for the cost of a small child for optimal entertainment and business needs. A telephone. Who the hell needs a telephone? An alarm clock, a 2-compartment bathroom. I don't know what that means. All right, here we go. If I actually read what I've written, I might actually see what it says.
Getting ahead of yourself there, buddy.
Compartment 1 contains a toilet and tub stroke shower combination or shower containing
a toilet tub shower combination.
No, a toilet and
yeah, but it still
shower.
sounds like one thing. I am certainly not multitasking.
I mean, to be fair, I could shave and shower all in one go. Or shower containing a retractable clothesline, and then compartment 2 contains a sink and vanity and a wall-mounted hairdryer.
2-bedroom suites include the above amenities, but with a few changes. They have 3 queen-size beds, one of which is in its own separate bedroom area with a door. Two TVs, a 43-inch and a 49-inch, and a microwave and coffee maker.
Good. I bet they're not Keurigs like in Royal Pacific, mind you. They're rank.
After what I've been reading,
so. I don't think it
using
was.
them.
They're rank. I don't like them.
I'll be buying my coffee, thank you very much.
You know, the other thing they didn't mention here, which I find very convenient, is you have to put your card
for the electricity, for the lights.
Electricity,
and stuff.
yes. And I only like that because I never lose my card that way.
Yeah, but then also you're not leaving the lights on. I mean, no, it doesn't affect you, but it's just like.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm not
mainly
at home,
my card, I don't want to lose it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Moving on.
I bet he still goes, Alexa, where's a key card? And she's like, Chris. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure it happens.
I can imagine it.
Oh yeah. Moving on to the hotel's food and beverage options. Finally, you'll find the Beach Break Cafe, which is a casual food court offering SoCal-inspired flavours with fresh ingredients. All your favourites are here, as well as some new things you'll be calling favourites soon. Ooh,
trying to condense the menu down.
Claim.
Originally, these show notes had the entire menu in them.
Yeah.
Which we would talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is affordable, with no item on the menu over $12. That is really good.
Yeah.
Especially when we could be setting kids loose. I'm saying kids, obviously they're not. Serving breakfast with such items as the bacon, egg and cheese croissant. Ooh. The crispy chicken and waffle sandwich.
Yes, please.
Ooh. Buttermilk and blueberry pancakes. The Baja burrito and a Belgian waffle. That's my breakfast sorted there.
As I say, I condensed
all of it, yes.
I condensed the menu down substantially, but the menu looks amazing.
And just goes, one breakfast, please. Like, which one?
Yes.
Yes.
The breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
I love
want all of those. They also have a deli serving sandwiches such as the Roast Turkey Club, the Hot Press Cuban, and the Italian ciabatta, a salad bar, rotisserie serving chicken, salmon and power bowls, a pizza section serving pepperoni or cheese pizzas, but also lasagna and gnocchi, a grill serving hamburgers, cheeseburgers, mushroom Swiss burgers, and more. And a Baja chicken sandwich and grab-and-go section serving yogurt, pastry, and juices. I am getting fat.
I mean, again, it's like, I know the food court at Cabana Bay was really good. And this, again, is great. If you've got people who want different stuff coming down for breakfast, you all just potter off and go and get your own thing and then come together. But the choice is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at these healthy choices as well, which I like to see. And there's some good clean eating here as well.
And not expensive in the slightest.
No, it's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
I know for breakfast time, they also have, which is not listed here, but they have a lot of pastries. So if you just want a quick grab and go.
Yeah.
That'll be Jade. She'll probably have a drink and a pastry.
Yeah.
Whereas I'll be like, give me that chicken and waffle sandwich.
Or, get a breakfast sandwich, eat on the bus.
I mean, we could. I mean, we should, to be fair.
You may try the breakfast bus sandwich.
I'm actually looking at the bacon, egg and cheese croissant mixed with the crispy chicken and waffle sandwich. Just squash them together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I love breakfast. Breakfast is my favourite meal of the day. And we only ever do it in America, really.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's move over to my favorite meal of the day. The sandbar. Make a splash at this laid-back poolside bar. Quench your thirst with cocktails, frozen drinks, wine, beer, and smoothies while kicking back in sunny style. Cocktails are named after the Wet and Wild water park that these hotels replaced, such as the rum and brandy-based Surf Rider.
Oh.
You got the Surge, which is going to be a vodka, lime, strawberry, mint, and ginger beer-based. You got the Disco H2O, which is vodka and Skittles syrup-based.
Okay.
That's weird.
You never had Skittles vodka?
No.
You literally just put Skittles
and
in your vodka.
Yep.
and leave it to melt, and you get your flavors. God, he hasn't lived.
I haven't.
Lee, wait till you come down, buddy. Oh, just wait. You got the Mach 5, and that is going to be rum, strawberry, acai, lime, mint, and soda.
Okay.
You got the Storm, which is rum and fruit juice based.
Okay.
There's the Flyer, which has vodka, Blue Moon, and apricot. Sounds very unique. You got Brainwash, which will be rum and passion fruit green tea based. There you go.
Interesting.
Tracy.
Yeah.
That's all you. That's all you. You got the Blast, which is going to be gin, lavender, lemon, blueberry, and soda based.
That actually sounds quite nice.
The last three.
Who went?
I don't know.
It's refreshing.
I was thinking.
There's also the signature Endless Summer Lemonade, which is Grey Goose vodka and lemon.
I mean, it's fairly basic, isn't it?
Yeah, gets the job done.
Of course, for those people unlike me, there are also many beers on draft. You can get them 16-ounce or 24-ounce servings, and they've got a million of them, but your usuals are Bud Light, Michelob, Ultra, Yuengling, Blue Moon, and Stella Artois, but there's also Bud Light,
Which I've already mentioned.
Budweiser, Coors Light, Miller Light, and Corona Extra in 16-ounce cans, plus more, and there's a huge selection of wines as well.
Okay, we need a word pronunciation debate. Is it Michelob? Is it Michelob?
Well, I would say Michelob.
I just would
It's
say no
Michelob.
thank you.
It's Michelob.
Well, if you want to get technical, just Mick Ultras. That's it.
Yes.
It's not actually a thing over here, is it really?
It's water.
Yay, we won one, Chris.
Take that, Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. You're Worcester. Sure.
Sure.
That really did spark a conversation in the producers club, by the way. It was
I love
hilarious.
how it's the randomest things that
It
get
was
people
brilliant.
talking.
Yeah, usually. Within the lobby of Surfside is a Starbucks. Why have you given me Starbucks?
Because I know how much you love it.
Sorry, it's stuck in my throat. Starbucks is the premier roaster.
You don't mind Starbucks that much anymore.
Starbucks coffee? No, I don't like Starbucks coffee. It's way too dark for me. It's a premier roasted retailer of specialty coffee in the world. Relax and sip for a while or grab a coffee creation to go as you pass through the lobby. All I'll say is, I know what's across the road.
So other than Starbucks, what kind of coffee establishments, there's obviously Tim Hortons is a big one. What else have you got that's like the chain brands of coffee
In
shop?
America?
Yeah.
Joffrey's,
Dunkin'
Seattle's
Donuts.
best.
Seattle's best.
McDonald's. McDonald's coffee's really good, actually.
Right.
A lot of people do like it. Yeah, Dunkin's like a big one.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I haven't tried that one.
Okay.
I'm a big
So
coffee drinker.
Starbucks, Tracy, you need to get a chai tea latte.
I can't have milk.
Well, you don't have to have dairy milk.
Trust me. I'll just end up pouring it.
You don't like chai tea?
I love
She
chai
loves
tea.
but not with unless it's made with milk, but you can't drink milk.
Yeah, and I'm struggling. I don't like
I like
soy
a chai tea,
or
mine, I must admit.
I'm
You
struggling
can't
to
do
find
like almond milk or anything like that?
oat at a push, but
You rarely drink milk
yeah.
at all now, don't you?
rarely. Yeah,
Chai tea,
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, but I get chai tea lattes all the time. And they're so
I
good.
Is
really
it hot or
miss-
cold?
Hot.
I get cold.
Really? That's a weird
Yeah.
one. I've never had a cold one.
Iced chai tea.
Okay.
Interesting.
I want to try to get into some teas, so you guys got to give me some recommendations later.
I'll bring you
so
some
good.
Yorkshire tea out when we come out. It's the best tea in the world
no.
ever. Shut your face, you.
Are you trying to like sabotage me?
Yorkshire tea's the best.
Oh, okay.
It's all
Is
I
it
drink.
That and a gold bar. Let me dip my gold bar in there.
Caramac.
It was a donuts yesterday.
There is also Surfside pizza delivery. When hunger strikes, pizza is only a call away. Have fresh made pies delivered directly to your room. Available during limited hours. Delivery is Monday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to midnight. Pickup is available Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. These are also available to grab and go.
As a quick side note before you go on there, yes, all these places have the late night pizza during horror nights.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Starters include mixed garden salad, 4 breadsticks and cheese, and grapes.
Which is a weird starter.
No.
Cheese and grapes.
The pizzas available are 16-inch pizzas, and additional toppings are $1.50 each. Gluten-free pizza is available upon request. There is a classic cheese, pepperoni, Neapolitan, barbecue chicken, and the works options. These range from $16.99 to $18.99. They have desserts such as a fresh fruit salad, cheesecake, chocolate cake, and 2 chocolate chip cookies, all for $4
I love how
each.
2 chocolate chip cookies is a dessert. It's not. It's just like something to tide me over until I can have my tea.
All right. Of course, drinks are available too. A wide range of soft drinks, waters, beers, and hard seltzer. A good option for a group is the combo, which includes 4 breadsticks and your choice of 1 salad, 1 16-inch pizza, and 2 20-ounce soft drinks, all for $24.99.
That's
Tracy,
really
you heard that
good.
challenge?
You're
for a group.
You're there before me. I'm going, what group is this? Seriously? I don't think so.
That sounds like my Domino's order.
Yeah,
for
you-
me.
I was going to say, that's me.
You've heard the kitchen challenge. This is the Surfside challenge.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We are doing that. Right. We will live
You have to eat
stream
the
that.
salad.
I can eat
It's
salad.
not bad. That's
That's
$25.
the hard part of the whole challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Right. There's a challenge.
I know you can get pizza delivered from Red Oven to your hotels. I wonder if they'll deliver it over to Dockside and Surfside. Probably not.
I don't know why not.
Well, it's farther.
It's a bit more of a trek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course, no Universal Orlando hotel would be complete without its pools and activities. Everyone loves pools and activities. The pool is a surfboard-shaped pool and is the perfect place to relax and play for the whole family.
No, it's not.
Poolside activities include ping pong, Connect Four, and more fun family activities. That's funny. It's like 2 things and more family things.
Yeah.
Check with the front desk to find out what's going on during your stay.
Poolside activities include not drowning, getting pissed and
Get
not
pissed.
drowning. Yeah.
Yeah. Not around.
We're
Yeah.
not a poolside people, really.
I
are we?
wouldn't know. I haven't had the chance to try it.
The pools here are nice. They're very shallow.
Mm.
So it's basically sitting in the pool. You're not, I don't think there's even a place to stand where
Right.
it gets above your waist.
Okay.
So it literally is just a giant
Like a
bath.
paddle.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe not yours. It went up, to like my chest.
Was there?
Michelle's
Yeah.
only 2'6".
Ah, okay. That
I do like to sit and chill out, but I like to be in the shade. So
I do like the way
Yeah.
like the hotel goes around. It like opens up into that lake, doesn't it? So the pool's kind of the hotel's like that U shape round the pool, and then you can sort of look out
Yeah.
to the hotels on our drive and go, look where
where we
are."
normally stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, for those that walking around the theme parks isn't enough exercise, there's also a fitness centre. Although I can say nothing because I did intend to use one last time. Stay in your fit zone even on vacation. Hotel guests can enjoy the complimentary state-of-the-art fitness centre.
Michelle, have you ever used the fitness centre?
Do I look like I've ever used the fitness center?
She won't even walk back to the hotel from the parks.
No. Who goes on vacation to exercise
I
in
mean,
a
it
fitness
is.
center?
Well, I mean,
the first thing I want to do after walking in the parks all day is jump on a treadmill
Exactly.
with 10 incline.
Right.
you need
Go
to warm
lift
down,
some
Chris.
weights.
Yeah, you need to warm down after your day in the parks.
Cool down.
Very true.
No, I can be found in the hot tub at the end of the day after walking in the parks.
Or with those leg compression
You beat me
things.
to it. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I got to buy those, actually. Those are
Those
really cool.
leg vibrators, whatever they are.
Game changer, telling you.
Head to the hotel's game rooms to test your skills on arcade and video games.
No, I mean, I wonder how many people actually use the games rooms, because I think in the entire week that we spent at Royal Pacific, I didn't see anybody in there.
Isn't that what mobile phones are for now?
I
I'll be
really don't think
honest.
I've ever seen anybody in them.
No.
Let me say this, right? So like growing up, I always remember anytime I went to any hotel, right? The coolest thing was having an arcade. Like I was a huge, I love playing video games. But the thing is like nowadays, like you have an arcade in your pocket at all
Exactly.
times.
That's what Jason just
Yeah.
said.
Takes
Yeah.
away that thing. But if we turn the clock back like 20 years,
Of course.
sure, it'd be slammed.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
didn't have a games console. You didn't have that in your house to play all those games.
Yeah.
It was like a big deal back then.
Yeah.
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 And
You
now
can't
it-
play Warzone in this hotel.
Like
But
it's-
now you can play arcade games and wait in line for a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same
That's
time.
true.
Don't
Find
talk
it-
to your family.
Or I can play games while waiting for my drink. It's all the same.
I
Yep.
still find it really weird how they have them in the parks. Who goes to a theme park and wants to go and play in the arcade? It's weird.
It is.
Yeah.
There is also the obligatory Universal Studios store. You'll find towels, teas, toys, toiletries, all the teas there.
It's good. Alliteration.
Towels, teas, toys, and toiletries, and more, which is conveniently located in the hotel lobby. I do like the hotel gift shops because I always try and get something
We always like, yeah.
to
like
get.
us
Like if
something.
you're staying at, because we don't stay on site all the time, like certain people, I like to get something to commemorate from
Chris.
that said hotel. Yeah,
yeah.
that's who I was
It's me.
aiming it at, Chris.
We didn't actually
My
get anything Cabana
bad. My
Bay
bad.
No, we didn't. You're right.
because it was closed.
I don't even know where the gift shop is. Oh,
You are
it's
kidding. It's massive. It's
going
next, yeah.
down towards what is
But-
the food court called at Cabana Bay? Because I can't remember.
Bayliner Diner.
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
It's where we met Michelle, to be
I
fair,
know.
outside it. Yeah.
I'm the one that remembers this, and don't,
All right.
God.
Shall I continue?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay. Universal Vacation Planning Center. Finally, to help you keep the fun going in the parks, they have Universal experts in the lobby ready to assist with all of your Universal vacation needs, from purchasing and retrieving tickets to planning your day at the Universal Vacation Planning Center.
So here I have a question, probably more suited to Michelle than Chris. So when we come over, we are going to have to, our annual passes got put on hold. So mine, Jade's and Tracy's have been put on hold. We'll be getting Raymond a seasonal pass to come over as well. Can we get our annual passes from that planning centre, or do we have to go into?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's got
You can pick up everything at the planning center in your hotel.
Awesome. I'm assuming that's the same as the one we went when we got like our annual passes and our
Yes.
Horror Nights tickets and our dining cards and all the rest
Yes.
of it at Royal Pacific. That was hilarious.
exactly.
He was like, Jesus,
If for
you've got
some reason,
tickets.
because yours are a little bit different with them being put on hold, they might send you to guest services.
Well, they're not actually they didn't actually put them on hold. What they've done is they cancelled them, but when we go and get them, we'll get new ones with the remainder that was left on them.
Gotcha. Well, still, it's still an awkward
Yeah.
Okay.
situation.
It's
So
unusual.
they might end up sending you to guest services on that situation. But in any other normal situation, when you have tickets, any kind of package component, such as dining cards, if they ever come back, Halloween Horror Nights tickets, all that stuff can be picked up right there at your hotel. And if you don't have anything extra special that you need attention for, the hotels also have the kiosks, which when they're functioning, which half the time they're not, you can just put in any credit card that has your name. As long as your name is the one that's on the package, you can put your credit card in that little machine and it'll just print out your tickets for you. And you don't even have to talk to anybody.
Nice. Cool. This is online check-in. You can do that now as well, can't you? At the on-site hotels. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's... I like to talk to a person, though, to be fair, at that point.
I do. I'll meet my friend.
It's part of the experience. Like we had, when we checked into Royal Pacific for the weekend, Katie, who checked us in, she was
sweet.
absolutely brilliant. And
Yeah.
it's part of the experience for me.
Well, you
so.
still do have to talk to somebody.
Okay.
It's just a shorter line.
Right.
And half of the work is already done ahead of time.
Okay, I
so
see.
the
It's like-
agent doesn't have to do as much. Really, all they really have to do is look at your credit card to
Right.
make sure
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
are you.
Okay.
And they have to print out your room keys for you.
So it's kind of like pre-checking in for a flight, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that way.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I wish I had your memory to remember the person checking me in the
Oh,
last time I was at Universal.
Look, I could
That's
tell
amazing.
you. I could tell you the girl. Funnily enough, because it's the same name. The girl who checked us in at the Hard Rock Hotel in 2015 was also called Katie,
She was really
and
cool.
she was amazing.
Yes. So speaking about memories then, Chris, can you remember anything to tell us about your stay here?
There's definitely a bed somewhere.
Well, that's good. Good start. Was there a door?
There was food. There was a door somewhere as well.
Luxury.
There was definitely alcohol involved.
Yeah.
That I do remember. No, it was. I mean, we enjoyed it. Like for the value you get out of this hotel is great. You know, it's one of those situations where, you know, you can pay a bunch of money, but everything's got to be like perfect, or you can pay lesser money and you get your bang for your buck there. So this hotel, it's a good hotel to stay at. Like, honestly, just got to see when you're going to see how rates are, things like that. Reach out to Mouse and Muggle.
Thank you.
But no, like I have no problem at this hotel. I'd stay there again. I'd stay there even before, and I've never stayed at Aventura, but I'd stay there before I would stay at Aventura just because I've heard not such great things from there.
Yeah.
Eventually we have to stay there. But I will say between the two, which we're going to talk about Dockside now, I did prefer Dockside a little bit more, even though they're very, very similar. I just, I really enjoyed the pool area outside at Dockside a bit more.
Interesting.
But good hotel, stay at it. Nothing wrong with it.
Right. So we are going to take a quick break while you listen to the dulcet tones of the lovely Mouse and Muggle.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffalo Trees in Seuss Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than wands and potions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse and Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs, earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a You Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations. Mouse and Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rated customer service. Just visit mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you want to go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
Welcome back, everyone. And moving on, we are going to look at Surfside's... this is not easy to say. Surfside's sister hotel, Dockside Inn and Suites, which opened on December the 15th, 2020, after an 8-month delay. You can unwind in an all-new escape that's extra affordable. Inspired by sand, sea and breathtaking sunsets, this retreat has a coastal vibe and comes with all the fun and convenience of staying with Universal, including awesome theme park benefits. With plenty of standard rooms and spacious 2-bedroom suites that sleep 6, it's a great spot for families of any size to base their Universal vacation.
And we're staying here in September. And the reason we're staying here over Surfside, it was actually slightly cheaper to stay at Dockside, but interesting for your two opinions on it, the why one would be cheaper than the other.
Most of the time I'm looking at them, they are the same. The only reason I would think that they might ever be different is because Universal does utilize dynamic pricing with their hotels. So as availability wanes, prices go up. So maybe one hotel was filled up more than the other, and therefore the prices of the remaining rooms on that one were more expensive. Okay. So
I wonder if one hotel, and this is just my IT brain thinking, but like if one hotel shows up first on the list of hotels when like trying to book through Universal.
So that's the first one that gets
and that's the first one fills up, and then that one starts getting more expensive. So then we go to the next one.
I mean, to be fair, out of like we've watched vlogs of tours of them and looked at pictures and stuff, obviously when they first opened, Dockside actually looks to me the one that if I was to look at them in that, to actually look at what they look like, Dockside would probably be the one I would choose anyway. I think it looks the nicer of the two. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're very, very similar, but you'll be happy at either one of them. But for us, when we stayed, we really liked Dockside again, because that trip, I forgot when it was, but we did a lot of like hanging out at the hotel and stuff like that as well, going to the pool. So we enjoyed that poolside better. Mirroring Surfside, Dockside Inn and Suites has 2 room types. The standard rooms are cool, calm, and carefree. Rooms here are remarkably charming and incredibly affordable. You can sleep up to 4 adults in 2 queen beds, and they start at $91 per night.
Same as the other.
Yep. The 2-bedroom suites allow families to feel like they're at a beach retreat in rooms that sleep 6. There's also a kitchenette area, a cool picnic table for meals and hanging out, and a bathroom with separate bath and vanity areas that start at $135 per night. Both the standard rooms and the 2-bedroom suites offer the same amenities as their counterparts over at Surfside.
Yeah. So literally, like doing the research for this, they do seem to be, like room-wise,
They're identical.
Much of a muchness, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Just slightly different decor.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, I noticed when you stayed there last year, you posted a picture of like the main, so it's obviously like the separate room with the queen bed in, and then 2 queen beds, and it looked, I think quite a few people commented in the producers club when you posted the picture that there didn't look an awful lot of room between the bottom of the bed and the wall, but you said there was a ton
there
of
was
space.
plenty.
Yeah, it just didn't look it in that picture. It was weird.
No, there was plenty of space to walk around all the beds.
Yeah, the views out of those windows are pretty decent. If you get like a pool view.
Mine was a
really
pool
nice.
view.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. Because I think when you get the sun setting over that lake, it's like I say, we normally stay at the Enclave, which is kind of opposite, really, isn't it, Trace?
Yeah.
The Enclave's pretty much like across
as the crow flies, yeah.
Just as Surfside does, at Dockside has an abundance of food and beverage offerings. So Tracy, put your ears up because this is where we will be eating.
I know. So we'll start with Pier 8 Market, which has tasty and convenient breakfast, lunch and dinner options and stuff for every craving in between. It offers a great selection of flavourful food for every palate, along with plenty of grab and go options. For breakfast, they serve oatmeal.
There's Jade.
Yeah. Croissants, pastries, cinnamon rolls, there's you, muffins and fruit, as well as sandwiches such as smoked salmon, a ham, egg and cheese, and an egg and cheese, a burrito, a couple of muffins, 3 breakfast pizzas.
There's a Mexican breakfast pizza on the menu. I was like, hell yeah.
So good.
Oh,
have you had it, Chris?
We had a breakfast pizza one. Yeah, one of the days. It was really, really good.
What's better than breakfast pizza? Like, it's just everything you want.
Look, if we ever have
Mind you, that was like
pizza,
after having like late night pizza the night before.
Pizza on pizza. So was it leftover?
Just your hangover pizza.
Correct, yes.
Hangover pizza, even when you haven't got a hangover.
Here's a one for Tracy.
Avocado toast.
That'll be Raymond. Raymond will be eating
Oh,
that.
yeah, millennial. And chicken and waffles, biscuits and gravy and hash browns. Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and prices range from $1.50 to up to $12.
So again, nothing over $12 for breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really, really affordable.
Mm.
Yeah. Now for lunch and dinner, there are a couple of soups, 4 salads, 9 different burgers, including a plain hamburger, a filet burger, a Beyond Burger for all you veggie heads, and a kid's chicken finger, 6 sandwiches, including a Cuban, kids grilled cheese, a Rhode Island chicken salad croissant sandwich, 8 different pizzas, including the big cheese, meat lovers, and a garden pizza, again, for all you veggie heads. There's also chicken and waffles, as well
I'm just
as 4
sold
desserts.
on the chicken and waffles. I love chicken and waffles, so I'm like, yes, please.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Because Tracy's meal's coming up, all right? give me a second. Okay. Lunch and dinner are served from 11:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. and prices range from $4.50 for a soup up to $24 for the 8-piece chicken and waffles bucket.
Hell yeah.
I think
Tracy.
that's more Lee's.
Yeah.
I'm more like,
Really?
give me the 8 pizzas.
Yeah, she'd be the pizzas.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going, there's another challenge.
So we have 2 separate challenges.
Yeah,
We have Tracy at Surfside and Lee at Dockside.
I do like chicken and waffles,
You do. You do.
especially with that maple mayo they put on them in Springfield.
Oh, yes. I have
So
dreams
good.
about that damn sandwich.
I mean, that's a little weird, but okay.
It's so good.
On the next
Maybe just-
episode of UUOP,
I
Michelle
was
talks about her
starving.
dreams.
Yeah, I was starving at HHN, so that might have had something to do
Yeah, you
with
need
it.
to go
but
to
it
some
was
sort
so
of
good.
dream expert and interpret that. Interpret this one. Chicken and waffle sandwich. Okay.
You were hungry.
There is also a grab and go section, which serves sandwiches such as the Italian and turkey spinach wrap, a Caesar salad and a house salad, cheese and grapes, Swiss and cheddar cheese with crackers, a fruit cup, yogurt parfait with fresh berries, assorted cookies, a Reese's brownie,
Yes.
key lime pie, and a selection of cupcakes.
Reese's brownie, hell yeah.
And key lime pie. Hang on. A brownie with key lime pie topping.
The only reason they have the grab and go section on is to tide you over between eating your breakfast at the hotel and getting something in the park, like getting a voodoo donut. So
Getting a donut on the way to the park.
Yeah.
So I've had my breakfast. I'm going to grab a Reese's brownie and some key lime pie to eat on the bus while I then go to Voodoo Donut once I hit City Walk.
Yeah. Don't forget to stop by the insulin shot.
Yeah.
There is the Wavemakers Pool Bar. Head to this beachy poolside bar for signature cocktails, frozen drinks, wine, beer, and smoothies. And the drink selection is pretty much identical to that over at the sandbar over at Surfside. So you start to see now that they are pretty much identical. So it's one of those that's like, I don't think it matters which one you stay at, really.
No.
I will say this Wavemakers Pool Bar was a lot cooler than the sandbar.
Okay.
So this is like one of the big differentiators there because this is almost on the water. There's like some really cool loungy chairs there. Aesthetically, it looks very vacation-y, like not in Florida, just somewhere tropical.
You're right, it did.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, this bar.
Okay.
So,
And they had a very yummy peach dacquery. It was so
I
good.
do like a daiquiri.
yeah, they had a good selection
you
out
made
there
that
for sure.
sound.
Oh, I do like a daiquiri.
I didn't exactly need to do that, but
Your first daiquiri is on me if you just say it that way. Okay.
Okay, no
Oh
problem.
my God.
I will order it that way. Ooh.
That is going on the back of your Podfather shirt.
wow.
Hashtag, ooh, I do like a peach daiquiri.
I do like a daiquiri. Oh my God.
Just sitting here, just contemplating every decision I've ever made.
To be fair, Kieran was drinking fruity drinks all day yesterday, so it's not just me.
So next
Who's
up,
going to be the first to post about that in the podcast in the producers club?
and there's me, the beer drinker. So next up at the Oasis Beach. Yeah, I've been
Oasis.
drinking already. Next up at the Oasis Beach Bar, you'll never have to go far for your favourite drink. It features I give up.
Slow yourself down.
It features frozen drinks, cocktails, wine and beer, and serves the same cocktails as Wavemakers, but has 2 frozen seas cocktails. There is the batten down the hatches.
Jesus, this will get you by the looks of that.
Oh
my God. How much alcohol do you
Exactly.
have?
I was going, I'm in, but actually I'm not because it will kill me. Myers Rum Original Dark, New Amsterdam Vodka, Kahlua, Bailey's Irish Cream, Amaretto, Vanilla, and chocolate.
Oh my God.
And surprisingly, it's not the chocolate that
And
puts
that's
me off, it's the vodka.
The pool bar is not a good place to serve a drink like that.
Wow.
Well, you know. There is also the Ebb and Flow. That title worries me because if you drink too much, yeah. That is Invitation Sauvignon Blanc, peach and lime. It also has the same range of beers and wines as Wavemakers. And be sure, and I'm going to check out the Bubba Tub, the signature 32-ounce dockside bucket that all cocktails from Oasis Beach Bar can be upgraded to.
I mean,
I
it'd
am
be rude
so-
not to, wouldn't it?
So I'll be sat there with my 8 pizzas and my bucket of booze.
So if you go back to our Instagram page, go back far enough, you'll see that picture on there because we posted it.
How
Yes,
was
we
it,
did.
Chris? I suppose it's just a
tub.
drink,
It's a
innit?
bucket you're holding in your
Yeah.
hand with tons of drink in there. So it helps you reduce the amount of walking needed to go back to the bar. You don't got to go as often. It was honestly not as sweet as I thought it would be. It was a decent drink.
I suppose it
everybody
depends,
has a
'cause
different
you can-
flavor profile.
Because what it says is you can have any drink upgraded to the bubble
yeah.
tub, so any of the cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some kind of like rum runner punch
Yeah.
thing that they had there. I don't remember, but it was a bucket. That's all I cared
Yeah.
about.
Do they skimp on the alcohol though?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, again, it depends because something that's strong for somebody could be weak for somebody
Yeah.
else, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
just a bucket of sweetness. Like you can get some, I guess it depends on the bartender too, but
Because that's the
You know.
thing. Our experience of alcoholic drinks really at Universal is those Horror Nights drinks.
this is not a Horror Nights drink.
Yeah.
I promise you it is way stronger than that. But that's not saying a lot because those don't really have anything in there.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
But this also, I would imagine, well, not imagine, this also, I wouldn't sit and just go, oh, I'm thirsty and just drink 32 ounces of alcohol.
I don't think I could. Me and Raymond might share one.
I'm going to give it a go. As long as it's
Oh
not
my.
Chris's
Yeah,
concoction.
no, not that.
'Cause I would
Not weekend
die.
punch in a bubba
In a
tub.
bucket. Oh my god.
A Bubba tub. The Bubba Weekender Punch.
Huh.
Of course, things wouldn't be the same without the ever-present Starbucks in the lobby for a morning boost or afternoon pick-me-up. Enjoy all your favorite coffees, teas, and snacks.
Americans can't make teas, though. That's the problem. Sorry.
Anyway, Dockside Inn also offers pizza delivery available during limited hours. Delivery is Monday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to midnight, and pickup is available Monday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I want to sit in
It
my
is-
hotel room with a bubba tub and a pizza at 12 a.m.
And your
Rearranged.
bucket of chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, Monday through Sunday is every day, right?
It is, yes. It's
It
weird.
is.
Okay, I
Yeah.
want to make sure that there's not like a new day I don't know about.
No.
Okay, that's weird.
Just to clarify, I suppose every day of the week would have been just as easy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Wait.
bit weird.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay.
Oh, whatever. Let's, complicate things.
There is a lot of alcohol places at this hotel, by the way. It seems to be a lot more than there is over at Surfside.
But I
Maybe
think
that's
it's
why I like
because
this hotel. I don't know.
I think it's because it's that atmosphere of a tropical getaway, isn't it?
Getting on the dock.
Yeah.
And this that you're about to talk about was a pretty popular little place when I was there.
Okay.
Okay.
There were always people there.
Cool. So the Sunset Lounge is cool, calm, and so convenient. It's a perfect place to grab cocktails, hang out, and unwind. Be careful what you hang out. Cocktails include Red
Pardon?
Sky at Night, which is Patron Silver Tequila, Lime, Orange, and Grenadine.
Sounds good.
Ooh. The 10 Fathoms, which is Elijah Craig Bourbon, Bitters, Orange, and
Bourbon, you're obsessed with bourbon biscuits.
Bourbon, which is Elijah Craig Bourbon, Bitters, Orange, and Filthy Black Cherry. I am all over
You dirty cow.
that. Yeah. Oh, no, both of those sound...
What is filthy black cherry?
You know what it is.
This,
I really don't.
all I'll say is the stem comes tied in a knot.
The one they just haven't washed.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
Don't ask where the
what-
storm.
Don't leave me alone with Chris in September, please.
Remember, I'm buying that first daiquiri, and you got to
Yeah.
say it that way.
And then I'll find out what a filthy black cherry is.
We got Walk the Plank, which is Rum Haven Coconut Rum, Lime, Watermelon, Fever Tree Club Soda.
Just is like, coconut, no, don't.
And watermelon. I like watermelon. I can't do it, though.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, there's more here, too.
Yes.
Look at that. 28 North 81st West. 28 North 81 West. Yeah. You got Don Julio Blanco Tequila, Spicy Mango.
Ooh.
That does sound interesting, actually. It's the spicy mango that kind of.
I actually don't know how I behave on tequila because I've only ever had a tiny shot.
Did our
Vacation's
Spanish
the first place to learn.
did our Spanish speaker just say Blanco?
I read it wrong.
Blanco.
Uh-huh.
You get the Don Julio Blanco
Yeah,
Tequila.
there you go.
Tequila.
That stuff's gonna kill you.
My favourite book, that. To Kill a Mockingbird. Sorry.
We also have the Ships Ahoy, which is Rum Haven Coconut Rum, Kahlua and cream.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
And of course, the Endless Summer Lemonade, which is the house signature cocktail, which is Grey Goose vodka and lemon. They also have the Sailor Delight, Tito's handmade vodka, lemon, and Chambord.
I don't know
Is
what
that,
that is.
did I pronounce that correct?
Yeah, Chambord. It's raspberry liqueur.
Ooh.
Oh, look at you.
Mm.
There's the Sure Thing, which is Kettle One vodka, lime, grapefruit, and Fever Tree ginger beer.
Yeah,
It
hell
wasn't
yeah.
vodka. That's right up my
I
alley.
would try that.
God, a vodka.
And the Dockmaster, which is aviation gin, elderflower, lemon, grapefruit, and Lunetta Prosecco. And then there's the Drop Anchor, which is Bacardi 8 rum, lime, lavender, and black cherry.
I know what the drop anchor is, but it's nothing to do with the drink.
But this one's black cherry is not filthy.
No, it's not.
No.
That would be else. Would you drink that one, or would the lavender put you off?
I'd try it, but the lavender might put me off. I just find it weird eating lavender.
And just the same as the pool bars everywhere, they've got a huge selections of beers from Bud Light, Michelob, as I got taught earlier, Michelob Ultra and Youngling to Blue Moon, Corona Premier, Heineken, and many, many more. But I don't drink beer, so I'm not interested.
They aren't beers, just saying. There's also a big selection of wines available too, from Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio to Prosecco, Sauvignon Blanc, and Pinot Noir, plus many more. I will check those out too.
Dockside also offers pools and activities. Again, everyone loves their pools and activities. Here, it's always easy to make a splash with 2 large pools, a children's play area, and sand beaches.
It's easy to make a splash in a pool or on a sand beach.
Yeah, poolside activities include poolside hula hoop contests, bingo, ping pong, and more family fun activities. Check with the front desk to find out what's going on during your stay.
I'd be interested to see what other stuff is there.
I would like to see Lee in the hula hoop contest.
You wouldn't.
Any takers?
Any
I
takers? What? Why?
Yeah, I'm down to see him do it.
I need to lose a bit of weight before I do that.
Well, speaking of, stay in your fit zone even on vacation. Hotel guests can enjoy the complimentary state-of-the-art fitness center.
I don't think there's ever been a segue as good as that.
Head to the hotel's game room to test your skill on arcade and video games.
Or just sit in your room and play them on your phone.
Or just go to the theme parks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you're
it's just
there.
weird, isn't it? I suppose it's for people that have got like older-ish kids that they want rid of for 20 minutes.
Because they're just like, oh my God,
They're
will
doing
just
my
shut
head
up
in. They won't
groaning?
go at the pool. They're not going to drink alcohol. Here's $20. Go and play in the arcade for a bit.
Literally, you just described Alexa's brother. To the T.
Yeah. The hotel wouldn't be complete without the Universal Studios store, where you will find the alliteration again of towels, teas, toys, and toiletries, and more. Of course, it's in the lobby, where they always are.
So here's a question, right? I assume they do like Surfside and Dockside specific merch, like a magnet or a pin or something like that.
Yes. I'm trying to think what they had. Probably like magnets.
Yeah.
They definitely have pins.
Like a t-shirt, maybe.
Yeah, probably a t-shirt.
There's also endless summer merch as well.
Like glasses and stuff. I assume they'll have like glasses and shot glasses and stuff like that.
I don't know that there was like specific Dockside, Surfside
like just
merchandise.
Was
it just
probably.
endless summer?
Okay.
I think it was endless summer, but I'm almost sure they have pins that are separate because we always buy like pins for each hotel we go to.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to.
To help you keep the fun going in the parks, we've got Universal experts in the lobby ready to assist with all of your Universal vacation needs, from purchasing and retrieving tickets to planning your day. Or you can just book with a travel agent and they'll help you plan your day.
You've still got to deal. The travel agent's not there with you, so if you need to sort out stuff, you can still go and see them.
If you go to the Weekender, your travel agent will be with you.
I heard Mouse and Muggle's always there to take care of your needs. So
I mean, if you want to pay for me to go, I'll go with anybody.
they will go along with you. Yeah,
I've been known to do that,
I was
right,
going to
Jim?
say, Jim Craig, we're looking at you.
Yeah. So.
I don't think most of your clients are going to be that generous, though, unfortunately.
Oh, I love Jim.
Yeah. Yes. So how were your stays, guys?
Fabulous. I really enjoyed Dockside.
Actually, Michelle is the one. No offense, Chris, but Michelle is the one I'm more interested in her opinion because she's normally a 1%er. So to dumb it, like to really drop her level down that far.
Yeah, no, I'm dying to hear it. I normally just stay on the streets, so it was cool for us to stay at this place.
Cardboard
But go
box
ahead.
on the corner.
Well, listen, it was a strategic booking that time because we were doing Discovery Cove. We were only doing like a half a day at Universal Park, so I didn't need the express passes. So Dockside just worked. Plus, I had both of my kids with me this time and needed the extra space. And Nancy, which Nancy doesn't usually come. So it worked great for having my family with me. Would I choose it if it were just me and Krissa? Probably not. But bringing, doubling my other expenses and bringing my whole family, it was a wise choice. The transportation to and from the parks was a huge concern for me. I thought that the buses would take too long, but they really didn't. Because a lot of times with the value resorts that I'm used to at Disney, because there's so many people that stay at the resorts, the bus experience is very lackluster. But I did not experience that at Universal.
That's something
all.
Universal's really good at, for the most part, is their bus transportation. Because I find it, honestly, you'll get there faster than a boat sometimes.
Yeah, they're pretty consistent. The buses come pretty quickly, so I would never had to really wait for a bus, which was nice.
Question: so how often do they come?
There's normally more than one bus waiting when I've gone.
Really, that's good.
And I think it varies from day to day depending on crowd levels and events and things. And it also varies by the time of the day. So there's obviously more first thing in the morning. Yeah. There's more kind of around dinner time.
When did they start?
They start an hour before park opening, an hour before early entry park opening.
Right, yeah. I was going to say, because that didn't make sense, yeah. So about 7 o'clock usually. Yeah,
so we had a just fine time with the buses, no bad experience there. The hotel itself, for the price we paid, was fabulous. It was gorgeous, like the looks, especially in the lobby. I did not realize at all that I was staying in a value resort. However, once we got over to the buildings where the rooms were, even though it was a fairly new hotel, I could tell that it was cheaply made.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Only because for it being so new, there was already so much wear that was visible.
Yeah.
Wow. However, it was still, the beds were comfortable. The accommodations were great. It was the kitchenette area with the picnic table we used quite often. It was nice having the 2 bedrooms with 2 TVs. Yeah, it was very convenient. I would highly recommend it to anybody, especially if you have a bigger group going, for sure, and you don't need those express passes. I always try to push express passes just because they're so incredibly, it's such a great value, but this is also a good option if your budget doesn't allow for the express pass options.
Well, the initial reason for us changing was we were staying at the Enclave, and then I kind of, this had opened, and I was like, I wonder how much it is, and because we wouldn't need a car, not like getting rid of, because you get the car free, but you still have to pay the car insurance. So we're taking the insurance off. It actually worked out slightly cheaper for us to stay at Dockside, and I was like, I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah, well, we should.
And then again, like we've said, with having the 4 of us and then the kids being older now, that we're not all, like when you're in a car as a family, if one person leaves, you're all leaving, or you're waiting for Pete. Like on a morning, if we want to jump in, say if Tracy and Jade are getting ready and me and Raymond are done, we can go and jump on the bus and go into the parks. Whereas if you're in a car, you're waiting for them. You've all got to leave at the same time. You've all got to come home at the same time. We haven't got that this time. And that was quite a big plus for us.
Yeah. And honestly, I look at these prices daily for, booking or quoting clients. And these prices are just as good as the off-site options, at least as good as the off-site options that I would book for clients.
Yeah.
There are many options that I just absolutely would not book for clients because they're just not nice enough. But they're very comparable to, like we said earlier, the Rosen Inn, Enclave, all of those that are very nearby to Universal. You might as well stay on property. It's practically the same price.
Yeah. I mean, that early entry is decent enough. You could go in for early entry, do a couple of hours, and then come out if you wanted to,
For sure.
Chris?
Basically everything she said. No, like I said, we prefer this hotel. We prefer this one over Surfside. I will kind of not reiterate, but kind of agree with what she said about it. It's a new hotel, but you can tell it's a value hotel.
Yeah.
So there's things that were being worn out a lot, or you can tell like
corners that have been cut.
Yeah, which is fine. Again, it goes back to being, I found a great value out of the price we were paying. So I didn't have a problem with that. We enjoyed it. Like the bus, we've never really had an issue with the bus system. Like I said, there's usually back-to-back buses there waiting for you, so getting to the parks is not a problem. We have had issues leaving the park sometimes.
Okay.
But that hasn't just been like for this hotel specific. It's more of a bus thing if they're having logistic issues with going back to the hotels, but nothing that was a deal breaker. But yeah, overall, we enjoyed our stay here. When we go back, I have no problem staying here if it's, if there was a significant difference between this or like Cabana, because, we love staying at Cabana as well.
Yeah.
But, if there's a significant difference, we'd definitely stay at Endless. And if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably stay at Dockside.
Okay.
Yep, I completely agree.
No?
I'm really looking forward to staying
am.
there because it does, like the lobby area, like you said, the lobby area looks stunning. And I definitely prefer Dockside over Surfside for that lobby. But
yeah, it's just, it's kind of crazy because like Michelle was saying, right, the price you're paying, you could get a Hilton or Hampton or something at the same price almost down the street. There's no theming. There's nothing there. It's just it's just a bed to stay in. Whereas here, you get, theming of whatever, whether it be Surfside or a Dockside, and it just feels like you're continuing your vacation from the park. It's not like you're leaving the park and going to a hotel. It's like, we're just going from one area to another, and you still feel like you're in that vacation mode and seeing everything. It really does make a difference. Like when you stay on site,
you still feel like you're in the Universal bubble.
Good.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you look
definitely
for like when Epic opens, these two hotels are going to be slap bang in the middle of the two of them. You're going to have Universal Orlando Resort here, Epic Universe there, and Endless Summer slap bang in the middle of them. So they're great. They're going to be a great option for both resorts at that point.
Yeah.
Really good strategic location now that you mentioned that.
It really is. Like I have no doubt that it was planned that way, knowing that Epic Universe was where it is.
Yeah.
Cool. I am excited to stay there actually. And it's different. It's a change for us. We don't really stay on site that much, to be fair.
No, we don't.
Well, you have no reason not to now.
Yeah.
Exactly. And since I've been given tastes of it, I now have to stay in every hotel.
Well, I'd like to.
I think we have
the
to.
problem with Surfside and Dockside is I think I would take Dockside and say
I would class them as
I'm not
one.
really. I'm not bothered about staying in Surfside because
I'd like to go over and try some of the different food options.
for definite.
But that's just a little walk across the
go across
road.
the street.
Yeah.
Because there's only Sapphire, Aventura, Portofino is going to start, and this. But by the end of this year, we should be able to knock 3 off that list.
Yes, we should. And then and then there's another. Is it 2 opening?
Yes.
Yeah,
the big one, and then
Yeah.
I want to stay in those so bad.
I'm so excited
How about
to
the
find
presidential
out
suite?
what that like on-site hotel is. The one that's like at the back of the park. I wonder what it's going to be.
Stunning.
Yeah. It's going to be $4,000 for 2 nights, and I'm going to be hypocritical and just pay it and go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Okay then. I think that'll wrap it up for this episode. It's been
good to
It's been a
delve
good
into
one,
the
yeah.
hotels. I say we've got
because
quite
we've
a
learned
few
as well.
We've got quite a lot of emails over the last year or so of people wanting more stuff like this, of sort of delving into the logistics of the hotels and planning your park days rather than the stuff we're doing. This is why we're not doing the complete guide. We're going to delve into it a little bit more of getting the most out of your trip to the parks.
Yeah. For me, the challenge to Universal is obviously Royal Pacific's my favourite hotel on site. So beat that. And I can only find out if it is beaten by staying in them.
Michelle says from her Portofino Bay room, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if we stayed there and I went,
Oh, I'm going to
Cowfish
say
all over
You're
it.
gonna
Some people do.
Yeah.
I have some clients who they've stayed at Portofino and they prefer Hard Rock or Royal. It's all a
Lee's going to
just
say
personal
that
preference.
regardless.
And that's why there's 8 hotels.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I just want to stay there and just pop a bottle of champagne, just be bougie just for one night.
Yeah. In your smoking jacket.
I just want to sit in the outside courtyard thing and watch the.
Don't they have that wine and cheese night
Yeah.
outside?
Ooh, that
watch
sounds
the
Yeah, I
good.
singers and actually feel like I'm in Italy, because from the videos we watch, it looks like Portofino. It's done such an amazing job. Anyway, we're not talking about Portofino.
No, that's another episode.
I will be at the actual Portofino though in June.
Oh, that's going to be interesting to see how it compares. I mean, I
So
know it's not
jealous.
going to
Yes.
compare, but
We
you know
will
what I
do
mean.
an episode about that. How
So
about that?
jealous. Yes. Okay, we will wrap up with another Universal Is, and this one comes from David Wilson. But of course, if you'd like to get involved, just let us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less, and send that to podcast@uuopodcast.com. On social media, anywhere you choose. But for now, David says, Universal is creating lifetime memories. Catch you next time.
That was another episode of the Unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at UUOpodcast.com. Send us your questions, comments, and listener debate submissions to podcast@UUOpodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at UUOPproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and use our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company, to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6. Call off the Marines. We're coming home.